I am in Farmington, New Mexico along the Animas River with lots of ducks here. And in this video I'm going to be taking a look around town. So first we're going to do this Animas Riverwalk. Right here along the Riverwalk they have the All Veterans Memorial. This looks really good. It's a very expansive monument park, bigger than most towns. You can see there's a monument to each war, Vietnam, Korea, World Wars. The monuments are pretty informative in the sense that they give out the sides of the war, those killed, injured. The World War II one is well decorated. And it's not just wars that veterans from Farmington served in. They even have wars like the Civil War. I mean, maybe someone was from here, but probably not. This is pretty neat. They have a revolving globe that's like revolving in the water. That's pretty cool. And the stars represent where American forces have fought. Here's some plaques about valor titled Above and Beyond the Call of Duty, giving some stories of some notable veterans from the region.
Now I'm going to be eating at an unexpected relic of the past here in Farmington, Dad's Diner. It's an authentic stainless steel 1950s diner. It looks absolutely amazing. It even has some neon lighting over wood painted signage. The interior is properly decorated with retro decor, so it still has that 50s diner vibe. The theming ranges from the 40s to the 60s. Out of the 40s, there's two letters signed by FDR. They're probably replicas, but still cool nonetheless. There's Coca-Cola signage, old vinyl albums, photos of JFK and LBJ, and a shout out to Route 66, which passes over 100 miles south of here. And the food is good too, probably my favorite restaurant in Farmington. I'm now in historic downtown Farmington along Main Street. The Tota Theater opened in 1949. Since this is the largest city connected to the Navajo Nation, as well as other nearby reservations, there are several Native American art stores on Main Street. There's also a Museum of Navajo Art and Culture, which is not open today. There's the Nishoni Trading Company. Like most historic Main Street commercial districts in most semi-major towns, business has been taken over by the likes of fast food and major grocery and department stores on the outskirts of the city, and that attracts most of the business, so the small homegrown businesses along here aren't patronized so much. That is the 1937 Allen Theater with an amazing neon marquee. This movie theater closed in the 70s, though luckily the businesses have maintained the marquee. At Tales of Tomorrow, they have a Santa Chewbacca in the window. That is the 1907 Falling Waters building, one of the oldest on Main Street. If you look towards the roof line, the building is apparently lined with swastikas. Even though it precisely resembles swastikas, the emblem is not really a swastika. It's a sacred Navajo emblem known as the whirling log. However, the Navajo have not really used that symbol since it was ruined in the 1930s by the Third Reich. There's a fancy clock for the Farmington Investment Company. That is the 1915 Mission Revival style Alamo Motor Company garage, now next door to the Navajo Trading Company. This was the old lumber and hardware company, built in 1906, and is the oldest building on Main Street. That is TJ's Diner. It was used as a filming location in Beyond the Reach starring Michael Douglas. Now I'm going to stop in this antique shop along Main Street called the Dusty Attic. It's a pretty sizable antique store with 3 floors to explore. There's Pinocchio and some other creepy dolls. There's an old radio set with a portrait of Elvis in the background. They have lots of cool vinyl albums and covers. There's Help, an early one by the Beatles, along with Styx. Lots of dolls at this antique store. I love that tater box. And here's some vintage postcards. There's one from Crater Lake, and I'm not sure where that tower is located. There's plenty more in the basement. This area looks like a workshop. There's a vintage Santa head that would probably sing if you pressed the white ball of its hat. Figures of the comedy troupe Laurel and Hardy. That Iron Man doll is goofy. Betty Boops. That's weird. Bobblehead Sarah Palin agrees that this is a good antique shop. Or actually, you probably shouldn't trust her judgment, but it's still a good antique shop. That is the Rock House, made of rocks. There's a lot of anti-abortion signage in this city. This is St. John's Episcopal Church, a few blocks from downtown, built in 1908. It is the oldest church in San Juan County, New Mexico, worshiping in its original building. I did get to go inside this historic church, and it has a very beautiful interior, decorated for Christmas. This church also has some surprising features. There is an ancient bell from an old Spanish mission in the tower. Embedded in the wall of the altar is an original brick from the old church tower of Jamestown, Virginia, originally built in 1639, and was one of the first Anglican churches in the New World. There's also a brick from St. Luke's Church in Smithfield, Virginia, built in 1682 or earlier, and was the first brick church in British North America. So really cool hidden gems embedded in the walls of St. John's. And here is the most fashionable Muffler Man in the entire country. This is Sonny the Big Man, and as you can see, he's dressed up as Santa Claus right now. This guy's been here along Main Street since the 1960s. He is an early Muffler Man, and he is dressed up according to the season, so apparently this business has a bunch of different costumes for him. So hopefully I'll see him dressed as something else next time I'm out here. There you go, freaking Santa Muffler Man.
I'm at Blake's Lotta Burger. This is a New Mexico-based burger chain that has this cool sign, and they have the little burger place. It's pretty good.
While I was here, I saw Star Wars Episode 9: The Rise of Skywalker, which I now have very mixed feelings about. The Blue Moon Diner is located next to the new Allen Theater. It has some cool theming and a ginormous cheeseburger hanging from the ceiling. And now I'm gonna watch the sunset over Farmington, Shiprock, and the Navajo Nation.